live for 30 seconds. You know what I like to do? I like to
I know you do.
check the streams.
Twitter is just so weird, dude.
Yeah. It's a weird place.
It's just like you can't. Now it doesn't show up in your feed. Now you got to share it. It's just, what are we doing?
What do you mean you got to share it? Oh, yeah. You have to click the live on your icon on Twitter. It doesn't show up. It's so ridiculous. Like, that's not how social media works.
It's gay.
It's a little, I didn't want to say it, but yeah.
It's gay. Thank you. Thank you for your bravery.
Let me check these. Let me check these powerful streams real quick. I got to go to YouTube. I'm so used to having background music. I can't function without background music. My entire life is background music.
Let's just start. Go for it. Let's go.
I want to make sure we're at least live.
I think we are.
Oh, yeah. Live? No, I said that.
We are.
Yeah. Okay. Here we go. Let's do it. Live? No, I said that.
We are.
Yeah, I said that.
You did say that.
The strange, the bizarre, the funny, and the sad. In a world of algorithmic nightmares, these are the stories you find when you scroll too long. All the facts, all the absurdity, none of the fluff. This is Doomscrollin with your hosts, Sam Tripoli and Midnight Mike.
I bet you're wondering why you should be sorry.
Yeah, we are live. We're live, guys. We're back. Doomscrollin is back. JD Vance, Pat Vance is dancing. We're in it, dude. Very excited to be back. Welcome to Doomscrollin, the most educational hour on the internet. You'll learn more in this hour than you will in a 4-year degree. So we're very excited that you're joining us, and we're very excited to make history today. We have our first ever guest on the show joining us to break it down, talk crazy, the man who knows it all, my good friend and yours, and Zesty Sam's. Look at Zesty Sam. Look how excited Zesty Sam is that our guest is here. Please welcome Charlie Robinson.
Wow, I'm the first guest. I didn't know that. That's
ever. You just made history, dude. You just made history.
Well, I better not screw it up then.
Yeah, you're not. Move your camera over a little bit so you're in the center of your picture.
Yeah.
There you go. All right, we're in it, guys. Very excited to be here. Sorry we took off last week. Daddy was overwhelmed, but I'm glad to be here. How are you guys?
Good.
Overwhelmed.
Yep. Welcome to life. Welcome to being an adult in 2026.
Yeah.
It's nonstop. Let's get into it. Let's scroll some doom.
I think we have to. Charlie, welcome. In case you're not familiar with the game that we're playing, we are spinning a wheel of doom, and in that, random videos appear. They're pointed in some way that we are not sure how that's determined.
We don't know. We
are trying to get to different areas. We're trying to get to
where are we trying to get to now? I don't even know.
We're going to find out right now. I'm going to see if I can bring this up on screen. I want to make sure that I don't have multiple instances of the Wheel of Doom open. I don't believe I do. Let's see here. I got this instance open. So we have some new. Sorry, people. I was reconfiguring the wheel before the show. Here we go. Oh my God, there it is. Okay, so where are we? Where we is? Here we go. Right here.
Sam, Mike, and Charlie, you are currently at a Somali daycare in Minnesota.
But if you score 9,500 points, you get this.
Little Haiti in Springfield, Ohio.
Oh, man. That's right, folks. A whole weekend for two in beautiful little Haiti, Springfield.
Okay, there we go.
We're going to Haiti, dude. I feel it.
Okay.
If the doom gods shine down on us, we will be in Haiti. Let's go.
Let's give it a shot. Here we go, people. Oh, yeah. Okay, here we go.
Will
How did this guy go from sleeping on the street to lying his way into the NFL? You see, Damon Sheehy Giuseppe didn't even play high school football, but he told his friends that somehow he'd make the NFL. He tried to go the JUCO route, but he couldn't make the team. So Damon tried out for Phoenix College, and after not making that team, he decided he was just going to keep showing up to practice until they put him on the roster. And they actually did. They found out he could return kicks, and he became an All-American. 2 years later, Damon decided it was time to move up. So he maxed out every credit card he had, traveling to different SEC schools and showing them his tape. Every single SEC school rejected him. That's when his friend casually brought up an invite-only tryout the Browns would hold in Miami. So of course, without an invite, he flew to Miami. After doing some research, he found out what Browns exec Alonzo Highsmith looked like. So when they denied him at the entry of the tryout, he said he knew Alonzo, pointed him out, and they let him in. Damon put on a show in the tryout, and the Browns invited him to an official one. The only problem was the tryout was in 2 weeks and he was out of money. So Damon lived out of a 24-hour fitness, slept on the beach, and trained every day. But eventually, Damon made the Browns' full-time roster. Before the first game, he didn't even have cleats, so he had to borrow Odell Beckham's. And in his first touch on an NFL field, he did this.
And he is gone.
That's crazy.
That's
so
that's
crazy,
badass.
dude.
Come on, that is determination.
That is everyone's dream, dude. I should have done that in the NBA. Just kept showing up.
Well,
That's crazy. The wheel loved the story too.
that guy had just the right amount of talent, determination, and grit to get it done and to find his dream. He's found his dreams.
He's found his dreams.
It's
now
awesome.
it's a nightmare. He plays for the Cleveland Browns. Imagine-
It's not all okay. Some dreams turn into nightmares.
Yeah, for sure. You made the worst team in the NFL. Congratulations. That's a great story, dude.
It really is.
That's a great story.
You just shit on his dream, dude.
I didn't shit on his dream. Everyone, even Browns fans, know it's a house of horror.
I know.
Are you a Browns fan,
Yeah,
Charlie? Charlie,
No,
what team are you?
God, no. Fuck, why would I?
You're a
be?
Broncos
Mike,
fan, right?
Mike has to be geographically.
I was basically born in Canton. By being born in Canton, Ohio, you are a Browns fan by default. It doesn't matter. You're not a Cincy fan. You're a Browns fan.
Well, I'm
Just the way it
proud
is.
of him. I'm proud of him. Spin the wheel.
Let's do it. Oh, shit. Fired fast.
What's the one thing that nuclear weapons and the moon landing have in common? That one undeniable thing is the fact that the moon landing and nuclear weapons are a total hoax. They were both made in a Hollywood basement. This is why we only have proof for their existence on the television. Now just go to Hiroshima. It is a bustling city. And the thing is, they immediately started rebuilding the city right after the nuke was dropped. So where was all of the nuclear fallout? And the thing is, you can go to Chernobyl. You can pay to be toured through there, and you're fine. There is no nuclear fallout. Of course, it's restricted access because if it was just open to the public, people would realize that nuclear fallout does not exist. So all of these are images of a firebombing, okay? This is Tokyo after a firebombing. Let that sink in. Now this is the aftermath of the nuke in Hiroshima. So you're telling me that the most devastating bomb that has ever been dropped on humanity, that has the power of God to split atoms, left power lines standing? All the stone buildings are fine, but all the wood is burnt? Doesn't that sound exactly like the aftermath of a firebombing? I mean, I must just be crazy. Of course, I'm just a conspiracy theorist.
Yeah.
But have you watched the videos of the nuclear test footage? Guys, those are skeletons of houses that they built so that they could create this Hollywood production. That's what this is. How are the cameras still fine? But then the houses are being completely obliterated.
Exactly. Dude.
And anything
Right.
within blast
Right.
radius would just be incinerated. It makes no sense.
It
Nukes are
doesn't.
fake. They used it to control you and scare you into submission. This video was for entertainment purposes only.
Right. Yeah, that's another thing. Conspiracy theorists think everyone's going to come in and just murk them. I mean, Charlie, any thoughts on that?
They're correct. That footage was actually filmed in Lookout Mountain, which is in the Hollywood Hills and now owned by Jared Leto.
Yes, 100%, dude.
That's where they filmed the nuclear test footage.
It's actually hilarious, dude.
And if you want to hear a crazy story about how the Chernobyl nuclear plant fell apart, here's how it actually happened. The CIA knew that the Soviets were stealing blueprints for all kinds of things from this Canadian firm, this multinational engineering firm. So they arranged for that Canadian firm with lax security to have some blueprints for a nuclear reactor. And they put it in there knowing that the Soviets would steal it, and they did. And they stole it, and they built it exactly like the plans were. Except the problem was, they put a flaw in the plans. They put a flaw in the Death Star, so to speak. Dang. And once it hit its 10 millionth cycle, it dropped into a new designation. It dropped into something else, and it sent messages that the cooling was happening when it actually wasn't, and then it blew up.
Oh no, dude! It's so crazy, that shit.
Man, I don't know. Is it evil to do that to somebody, or they're gonna steal it? So it's kind of like justice, but at the same time, you're really messing with a lot of people's lives. I don't know. I don't know how you feel about that.
Not only that, Mike, what happened in the Soviet Union, that was 85, 86, I think. Chernobyl blew up. The Soviet Union was cooked just a couple years later. They said what happened was that after that, they realized what they had done, and they had stolen the plans for so much of their infrastructure. They just assumed that everything was rigged with explosives ready to go, and they were completely paranoid and came completely unglued from that point forward. So it had not just the effect of blowing up a nuclear plant, but a psychological effect of making them have to go back and try to pull apart the engineering of everything they'd built in the last 20 years.
I'm going to go good thing. Even though we can be the bad guys a lot, you're playing espionage.
Yeah.
War.
It's genius.
How did that video get 80 points?
Well, we do have a new button up here. We do have a challenge. If you want to challenge the score, Sam, we can.
No, I'm going to save that for the end. We might need all these things.
We only get like 2 challenges per show now. This is a new feature.
And dude, because there's so many people on the show, we've lost the triple points.
No, it's down there. You're just covering it up. I see the triple point play, everything. It's just like there's with so many buttons. I got to rearrange it now.
Okay. All right, here we go. Spin the wheel.
We're going to do this. Here we go.
Lessons learned.
Yeah.
Educational.
Wheel of Doom.
You don't know me, but I know better.
Lincoln Park was a military base in Canada where they experimented on and trained children in a top secret government project called MKUltra. Then you've got Chester Bennington, the lead singer of Linkin Park, who was working on a documentary for child trafficking. And he happened to kill himself in the middle of that production. Same with Avicii and Anthony Bourdain, who were working on it as well. So.
Yeah. Watch this drive.
Do you think that's fate? Or did he know what he was going to do with his fame? Like, do you name your band off of, like, something that you're going to work on in this world? I don't know. What do you guys think? That's too weird to say it was just mental health. Like, all 3 of them? I
implore you to stop the terrorist killers. Now watch this drive.
Now watch this drive. Yeah, great video, hot chick, bonus points. Love. Okay, I'm challenging that one. I'm going to challenge that one. 10 points?
We got 10 points on that one.
How do you get 10 points on these videos?
Oh, my God.
That drive alone is worth 10 points.
We got 400 points for a guy making the Browns. We should get negative points for that.
Okay. We're going to try to challenge you. This is some new technology here, people. We're going to see what happens. We're going to talk to the committee of wheel pointing. Here we go.
The wheel has been challenged.
I guess we just
too, Utah.
Just got to wait until it evaluates the score, and we'll see what happens.
I mean,
is Gary Busey in charge?
Yeah, Gary Busey.
Maybe.
taking a long time.
Well,
he did have a head injury.
Making a dial. Dialing
Come
out.
on, man.
Well, you wanted to
Rule
challenge
on
the
this shit.
You wanted to challenge the wheel.
We're getting punished for challenging. That's what this is.
The committee has deliberated and will now respond.
Oh, okay. Well, what do you got?
Come on, man.
The current score was 10. The committee has reviewed the transcript and finds it to be misleading. The committee is really angry. The committee finds this challenge greedy because the statement, "I don't know, what do you guys think?" could imply they were not aware of their involvement in MKUltra and did not fully understand the project's true nature. The new score is 400.
Yeah!
Wow, okay.
That technology do that, dude.
Okay,
That was
wow.
the craziest thing I've ever seen. I don't know how that happened.
Thank you,
My
Gary
God.
Busey.
Mike is a wizard.
Wow. All right, thank you, Gary Busey.
Thank you, Gary Busey.
No one ever says that either.
Never.
You want to know about the biological effects of cannibalism? Of course you do. And I want to tell you, so let's answer some questions about the biological effects of cannibalism. Now, for a little recap, if you commit cannibalism and you eat specifically the brains or any part of the spinal cord, you could contract this thing called Kuru disease. Kuru disease being a very deadly brain disease that's transmitted by these things called prions. Prions being proteins in your body that are misfolded or folded incorrectly, because proteins are finicky and they need to be folded properly in order to do their job. Now, not all prions are bad. However, there are different types of prions, both good and bad and neutral. One of those prions being the prion that causes Kuru disease, another prion being a very well-known one that causes mad cow disease. Now, with this information, you're probably thinking, well, if someone were to eat everything except the brain, would they be safe? Well, if you don't eat the brain or the spinal cord, you're pretty safe from Kuru disease. However, like with all meat, improper cooking methods can result in viruses and bacteria spreading to you, along with parasites. And I don't mean the wellness industry type parasites. I mean actual parasites, like a tapeworm. Now, going back to proper cooking methods, because at the end of the day, you should probably not eat other humans. But moving on to cooking methods, because we're sadistic, all we have to do in order to be safe is cook the brains, right? Because heat denatures or breaks apart proteins, right? Well, yes about protein denaturation, but no about it being safe if you cook it. As according to both the Virginia Department of Wildlife and the North Dakota Department of Environmental Quality, you would need to absolutely scorch that meat. As in order to denature a prion, you need anywhere between 900 and 1,000 degrees Celsius, and to leave the prion there for hours. So with that information, it's shocking to me whenever I go into the Museum of Death in Hollywood and see a typical cannibal's menu, which includes brains with almonds and mashed brains. Yeah, okay, have fun with neurodegeneration.
Yeah. Help they get it.
What do you want from them? You think neurodegeneration is high on their list of priorities?
Oh, we got a couple.
They're eating Lenny from across the street. Come on.
Yeah. They're not really like fine diners. I mean, that was a crazy video.
If you're considering eating humans, I think prions, you're not worried about that, you know?
Yeah.
You've already tipped the scale. No. You're willing to ingest a few prions for the fun of it.
Is Kuru what Hillary Clinton has and Huma Abedin and all these?
Yeah, the shaking. The shaking, yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Oh, wow. Okay. That's a thing. Okay.
Yeah.
We've learned something today. You feel more educated, Charlie?
I mean, I was aware of Kuru, but I mean, I did not know about that you need to actually barbecue these MFers if you want to eat them.
Yeah, 1,000 Celsius, Charlie. Can you get a barbecue like that out there in Colorado? I don't think so.
George Foreman cooker.
I feel like you have to slow cook them.
I want to see Jeffrey Epstein with a Foreman grill.
Agreed.
How crazy would it be if you got a George Foreman and just out of nowhere there was 1,000 degree level you could cook at? You're like, why is that there?
Wayfair.
Yeah, Wayfair.
Order from Wayfair.
There we go. Come on, let's go.
There we go. We're doing pretty good.
I would
Was Elon Musk's brother having a gay relationship with Jeffrey Epstein?
Yes.
Let's talk about it because this email is incredibly damning and deeply disturbing. So up top, that's Kimball Musk, Elon Musk's blood brother. And I'm going to make a whole nother video about this, but Kimball was extremely close to Jeffrey Epstein, and I'm talking really close. But we have to examine this email. So this email was released by the DOJ. You can find this in the Epstein files. I'm just going to read this to you in full. April 26, 2013. Kimball Musk writes to Jeffrey Epstein, "Hey, sorry I was in such a bummed out mood last night. The load of everything around me has been so intense and seems to just get bigger. Yesterday was super sad losing Manhattan, frowny face. It's still soon for Jen and that causes me stress. I have the awful insanity of Kayla. How that is going to affect Stella terrifies me every minute. And now I have my sister living with me. I don't think I'm being very fair to you as well, and it is weighing me down. I want to have time for you, but at the end of each day I just want to pass out, and then I don't sleep. It's a wonderful routine. Winky face. We know how much we like each other, but I am just not able to do a real relationship right now. Would you be up for going back a step to just dating?"
What?
I'm going to break the third wall here. This is between Kimball Musk sent directly to Jeffrey Epstein. Would you be up for going back a step to just dating? He's saying this to Jeffrey Epstein. But Kimball continues writing, "We would see each other on weekends when we can and focus it on fun stuff. Bringing you into my drama can't be fun for you, and it isn't healthy for me either. I could tell you were sad that you couldn't join me in Boulder, but honestly, I don't think I could handle staying relaxed with you in town. Thoughts? XOXO." Just crazy. I hope you still come to LA. I will dedicate Sunday to you so that we have some quality time together. Smile, K. So this email came from Kimball Musk and was clearly sent to Jeffrey Epstein. But what does this really mean? Well, we know based on some of the emails and the messages found within the emails that Kimball Musk was set up with women through Jeffrey Epstein. Epstein actually set him up with various girls. But did Epstein have some sort of a bisexual relationship with Kimball Musk on the side? I mean, the wording there, you cannot ignore. Kimball is actually stating not only the XOXO, but directly saying, would you be okay with going back a step to just dating? I mean, it's truly bizarre stuff. When you get into the world of billionaires and billionaire brothers like the Musks, everything is just strange. And people like you and I, we don't understand how these people operate and how these people live. But let's say that this is true and Kimball was dating the pedophile pimp that supplied him with women to be used and then dumped and was having sex with the pimp of the women. It would really just be another day in the world of oligarchs and the ultra wealthy elites. But I'll keep you guys updated on the situation as we find out.
Keep us updated, dude. Keep us up. This guy's actually great. I mean, he's been on my show. But it's like, yeah, I wouldn't. I think they're just all beyond horny and just will do anything.
When you've filleted a baby in front of somebody, you're on a different level relationship wise. You know, when you've done that, I think the idea of like, who's grabbing whose junk is kind of like lower down on the totem pole. After the
pinball dollars, that's a reference to gay dollars. Gay dollars. Thank you, Shania.
Passed a chalice with baby blood around.
I can't even say some of these. Life insurance. Never forget, never forgive. Gotcha. And we had some people join super stickers. Thank you, guys. Jamie Starr gave us one too. I'm trying to find it. Where is it, Jamie Starr? I don't know. It's in there. All right, spin the wheel. I'll find it.
Yep. Okay, we're gonna spin the wheel. Here we go.
Wheel of
New member, Jamie Starr. It's her birthday.
Whitley Strieber, he is like an infamous name in the UFO world. Back in the 80s, he claims that one night these insect-like creatures that were human-sized insects came into his house, abducted him, stuck this needle in his head, experimented on him, and then probed him. Like he was the first person to ever say an alien probed me. He's an author. He's a professional storyteller, and he's good at it. So good that he has had many best-selling novels, adaptations into movies. Part of my brain goes, where does like fiction blur with his personal experiences, or does it? In one of his stories, he claims that on another abduction scenario in which he described people that looked like humans came into his house. They put an implant in his ear. He goes to the doctor. They film this. I've seen the video. They try to take it out, but when they went to snatch it, it moved. I interviewed him for 1 hour in person. He was like, yeah, it's still in my ear. It's been listening for the past 45 minutes. It's turned on. What do you mean turned on? He's like, yeah, it's like almost like another brain. But it felt like a little BB. I've touched Whitley Strieber's ear.
Wrong ear. I mean, he's kind of saying that maybe he's not being honest.
That's what I got out of it. So to unpack that just very briefly, typically when people have alien abduction experiences, sometimes they'll get abducted again, and it is by military-like people, because the military wants to basically debrief them to figure out what the aliens, I'm doing air quotes, what the aliens told you, and they'll interrogate you to figure out exactly what was talked about. And that might persist for a few sessions. It seems like, and there's also a scenario where I think that the military are abducting people dressed up as demons or aliens as a means, as psychological testing. Is almost like a fake it until you make it kind of situation. They abduct people, see what happens, do experiments, and go about their days. But there are, I think, real demonic or interdimensional abductions, but it is a weird. Like Whitley Strieber has incredible stories, and people have written to him their own personal stories of abductions, and he's put that in books, which are equally as fascinating as his.
So you believe him?
I saw the movie Communion with Christopher Walken, and that was a really good movie. And that was based on his book Communion. I want to say yes. I want to believe that he had that experience, and especially he had subsequent abductions where he was abducted by humans. I think that lends more credence to his initial abduction, because that's pretty crazy too. He could be an author, but I want to say I believe him. Yes.
Charlie, you tend to go more into the geopolitical part of conspiracies. What's your thoughts on, butt probings?
His was one of the first books I read back in high school, then saw Communion. And I think that stuff is real. I have a family friend who told me a similar experience about that. She and her husband, both, they confirmed it to me. They were sitting in bed, and all of a sudden there's a small gray at the foot of their bed.
What?
Little blue fuckers about that big.
The husband is like, he's like an investment banker type guy, not prone to this sort of nonsense. And he's the one telling me the story. I see this thing, the foot of my bed. I'm going, what the fuck? It touches my foot. I feel like I'm instantly paralyzed. I feel like I'm having a heart attack.
Oh my God.
And I'm just frozen there. I'm there for a while, and then it just vaporizes. It's gone. And I was like, his wife, a little kooky, right? She told the story. This has been happening to her family their entire lives, right? I hear her tell the story over the years, whatever, I hear him confirm it. I was like, whoa, like to me, that was the most powerful confirmation I could get, was the guy who I just wouldn't have thought would be into that, who was just like, I don't know what to tell you, man. I thought I was going to die. Mm-hmm. Like I was like, he goes, you ever been hit with a taser before? I go, yeah, I was screwing around in the back when my friend had one. He put it on me. He goes, yeah, think of something like that, kind of where I wasn't flopping like a fish, but he said I was just frozen. And I was like, okay. So look, yeah. I mean, I hear that. I hear him tell that story. I know I've read Whitley Strieber's book, and I've seen the movie. And so, for me, I think there's probably a combo. There's MILABs. We know about that. They're working together. Maybe they're working separately. Maybe they're doing what Mike says. Maybe the new guy's got to dress like an alien and probe somebody. I don't know.
They're hazing them.
That's how they jump you in.
Yeah, they jump you into the gang.
You got to get in somebody's butt if you want to be part of the gang.
You have to.
You know what you're saying to me is exactly what comedians do. They'll have an event happen to them, something that's super funny, but simple. And they'll write an elaborate joke about it. And they'll add all this detail. I do it all the time. You take something simple, you make it much bigger, so it's a 5-minute bit. So, yeah, I think you're probably right. Probably something did happen, and he's added a lot of texture to it.
He's a writer.
He's a writer.
He's not there.
You got to.
I don't even know if we got a point for that one.
What?
Who littered this thing with 10 points?
I don't know what the wheel's doing. I'm trying to program it, but it fights back. It's fighting my programming. It doesn't want to be controlled.
Wheel of
You just have to be ready.
You have to.
Who is this? And who is this? The lips, the chin, the earlobes. Oh my gosh. It's Timothy McVeigh. He's still alive. This is for entertainment purposes only.
Yeah, I would say this one is.
Okay.
Yeah, that is that guy's making fun of the fittest flat earther who tried to convince everybody I was Sir Francis Bacon, and he compared my picture to a drawing.
Well, that's real.
Yeah, that's real. So now this
the reincarnation of Sir Francis Bacon.
Yeah, the guy who invented arithmetic, the guy who they think might be William Shakespeare. He became me. I lived so long, and I flunked first grade. I can't really spell, and I'm a dick joke comic. So it's a real downgrade.
Well, are you?
Ancient astronaut theorists say yes.
Yes.
Oh boy.
Yes, they do.
Oh, hang on.
I can't answer the question.
There's worse things to be called than Sir Francis.
I don't care. It's just so funny because he just went after me. It's just so stupid. And now they went after him, and another guy said he's Timothy McVeigh, and the other guy and his wife is Nichols.
Oh, I like that. That's a good twist.
Yeah, that's the best one. That's the best one. All right, spin the wheel.
Let's do it. Okay, we got a long ways to go.
Wheel of Doom.
You will own my heart.
The brand Frida Baby is in hot water, and we need to talk about it. Frida Baby is a company that sells baby and postpartum related products. Recently, a bunch of people have noticed that a ton of their baby products have creepy sexual innuendos on them. Here are some of the packaging and posts in question. Talking about threesomes with a toddler involved.
Oh my God.
What?
Pull-out game.
What's the...
What?
This one is just so disgusting.
It is.
Who
that is
posted that?
disgusting.
This can't
This
be
is
real.
the closest your husband's going to get to a threesome. What's with threesomes and babies? Now that gives mama more pleasure than any other battery-powered device.
What?
What are you
Here's some of the
doing?
packaging. How about a quickie? I'm a power sucker. And tap that gas.
Pedo market.
This is insane.
And I wonder if the owner of this company is part of that one religious group that's always doing stuff like this.
Oh, I didn't see this.
Oh, yeah. That's the one.
It's at the end. Had to get it in.
Yeah.
I've always said
Noticing.
this. I've always said this, and this might be this might be just stupid marketing. It is it is a chance that it's just stupid marketing, right? But when you go into the Balenciaga or whatever they're called, right?
Yeah.
Their advertising is made for the people they're advertising to. Do you understand what I'm saying? So all that dark occult stuff and all that of her hero stuff, right, is there because that's who they're marketing to. 100%. They know who they're marketing to.
Yeah, we get angry with this stuff a lot of time, but the messaging isn't necessarily directed at us. It's for somebody else. We just happen to be seeing it, and we're bent out of shape. This is clearly inappropriate, and these people should be mocked. But of course, I'm not surprised. I remember the Tom DeLay going on C-SPAN back in 2015, saying, I just got out of a meeting at the Justice Department where they're talking about normalizing 12 perversions, including pedophilia and bestiality.
Whoa.
He did that on 2 different interviews. I put that in the Octopus book. So this isn't accidental. It's been happening by design, and it's being normalized. Justice Department was the meeting he got out of. Think about that. They're the ones normalizing this, so it's not accidental.
Why would they do that? That is crazy. I don't know what's going on with this wheel. It hates us.
These points are horrific. We have a triple point play we can do at some point in time.
We save those.
We try to save them to like a Hail Mary at the end. We'll see what happens.
You might need to spend it now, though.
I know.
If Charlie wants it, let's go for a triple point play.
Let's do it right now.
Triple point play button now active. Yes.
Jeff Goldberg.
Okay. Jeff Goldberg.
It's Pete the Magic.
Star actor who played in Pulp Fiction is now dead.
Ooh.
That's right. Peter Green is now dead.
Oh.
He was found in his apartment, face down on the floor.
Oh.
Blood everywhere. Face cracked open.
Ooh.
Blood spilled all over the place. Neighbors, people described it as a gruesome scene. Something you wouldn't want to see. Blood was spewed and puled everywhere. Cops said there were no foul play intended, but they did retrieve and found a note that clearly reads, 1970s Irish American gang operated out of Hell's Kitchen. Did he just tell us who did him? 1970s Irish American gang operated out of Hell's Kitchen. Did he just give us a clue on who did it? Did he just give us evidence to where to look at? Because why would you write that and say that before you pass away? Basically, clearly telling you who did it or where it could have possibly happened at. Because why is his face cracked open and blood is spilled everywhere? But according to the police, there was no evidence of any harm or foul play. But face cracked
There's
open,
always no foul
blood
play.
is everywhere.
Yeah, there's always foul play.
That's strange. You telling me that was your last note? Nothing to your parents, family, friends, but that? Something ain't right.
Something ain't right.
Something ain't right.
Got it.
I mean, he played dark roles too.
Yeah, he did.
He played a lot of dark roles.
Was he the guy in the basement of Pulp
Yeah,
Fiction?
he was the guy who went deep in.
Spider got the fly. Yeah, that's him. Zed. Was that
Yeah.
Zed?
Yeah.
that was, I don't know.
It's a tough,
I don't know, man.
tough-
These
tough
guys,
role.
what do cops solve? I think they only solve like poor people crimes, right? And then when rich people die, they're like, yeah, died naturally, totally got tomahawked in his head, and that's a natural way to die.
Like Robert Carradine in a rubber bondage suit hanging in a closet somewhere in Thailand. From your neck.
The cops really prefer it if the criminals just turn themselves in. It makes their job easier, and if they don't do that, not a lot's getting solved anymore.
Yeah, I mean it's kind of crazy, dude. I mean, what a violent death, man. We got no points. Did we even get any points on that one? What was triple point play on that? That was a triple.
Yeah, what was the reason on that? Okay. The reason is they gave us initially 200 points on that, but it lacked concrete evidence to support the claims of foul play.
Oh, no, what?
That's what it said. That was the score reason.
The bashing of the face is kind of foul play when you're the only person in your apartment.
But there was no evidence of foul
play. Forever, I go again.
That was the evidence. That's the score reason. That's what it said. It lacked supporting claims of foul play or intentional harm. So the wheel saying this guy could have he could have fell down. The wheel saying this guy could have fell down.
Guys, you know it's not foul play. One of the greatest podcasts you'll ever see. That's right. You know what I'm talking about. I'm talking about our big dumb mouth. Join the mail list now. Get on. Find out when the latest shows are. He's doing 2 a week. He's passionate. It's like a show like no other. Check it out. You got to check it out. All right. If you don't, we'll be very sad. I mean, he works very hard on this show. And our guest, Charlie Robinson, is putting out some of the best news you will ever see in your life. Get on his list. Get his new book coming out. Hypo Crazy. When does that come out?
Hippo Crazy.
Came out in 2021. It's been out for a while.
Hippo Crazy. Okay.
If you guys want, get on the Activist Post email list. It's great. We do 2 emails a week Sunday post, just a wrap up of the 3 top stories of the week in case you missed it. And then on Wednesday, we do the solution series. Find a problem that we've got, find a couple solutions for it, some products or services that maybe you don't know about. So, yeah, we try to be solutions oriented, So go to Activist Post, set that, and check out get your news over there. Yeah, I just got back. We sponsored an Acapulco this year as well. So,
whoa.
Yeah,
that's pretty crazy. Congratulations.
Yeah, thanks. Yeah, on the back of everybody's badges, they had your name badge and they all do really cool artwork on the front, but we wound up getting the back badge of an Acapulco this year. And of course I was MC all 5 days and I'm exhausted. So I apologize.
Well, we appreciate you
because I do feel like a little bit like garbage after a week of doing that, but at least I got out of there before the rest of the guys are stuck there. But
well, we appreciate you powering through it. We love you. Thanks for coming on. Vegas this weekend, then Bakersfield, Yuma, Hollywood, Batavia, Toronto. Okay, Dallas, Fort Worth, Huntington Beach, Albuquerque, and then, dude, the big 1,000th show of Tinfoil Hat will be at the Mothership in Austin, Lawerence, Kansas. Yeah, tickets are already selling quick on that too. So if you want, come grab your tickets. And then Tulsa, and then finishing back at the Mothership.
Is Johnny and XG going to be there with you in person?
Yes, they will be there, and I have confirmation. Eddie Bravo will be at the show. Eddie Bravo.
I feel like I should go to this. It's in Austin?
Yep.
When?
It's on the June 18th. And then finally, the big World War debate. WW2 is coming. That is going to be in April. We're finalizing the deal for it. We're hoping it's early, but we might we're figuring it out, and hopefully we'll have a new venue too. But the big announcement is World War Debate Contender Series. That's right. Do you think you can debate? Do you think you're a better debater than the people you've been watching? All right, have you go. I could rack this guy. Well, now it's time for you to step up. This is your chance. 32 competitors will be entering the tournament. The final 2 will debate at the next big show in April. You'll be on the big stage, and so sign up now and get in before the cutoff. When the cutoff cuts off, it cuts off. That's it. So check out the World War Debate Contender Series. We'd love to have you. All right, that's it. All right, let's get back to the wheel.
Let's do the Wheel of Doom. Come on now. What are we waiting for?
Wheel of Doom.
This NFL superstar just destroyed his life in 48 hours. So James Pierce Jr. was the 26th overall pick in last year's NFL draft, and he would have gone higher if it weren't for some of the biggest character red flags that we've seen in years. But the Falcons traded a future first-round pick to get him, and at first, this looked like a brilliant move. He put up 10.5 sacks, he set the franchise rookie record for QB pressures, and he finished 3rd in Defensive Rookie of the Year voting. He got invited to the NFL Honors Awards, and his mom went and said this about him.
I am so proud of all that my son has accomplished, but I'm even prouder of the man that he has become. James has a heart of gold, deep love for family and friends, and a true resilience in the face of doubt.
And just 2 days later, James Pierce completely destroyed his life. According to police reports, Pierce had been dating WNBA star Rickea Jackson, the number 4 pick in last year's WNBA draft. But after she broke up with him and blocked his number, Pierce allegedly kept contacting her from different numbers. Right. Then on Saturday night in Miami, he followed her while she was driving. He tried to open her car door at a red light, and when she drove away toward a police station to get help, he allegedly rammed his Lamborghini SUV into the back of her car, causing both of them to crash. Police would arrive on the scene and pulled a gun on him. Pierce got back in his car and struck a police officer in the knee, and then led the cops on a full-blown high-speed chase through the streets of Miami. That ended with him smashing his car again, and it took nearly 10 officers to wrestle him to the ground and put him in handcuffs. Pierce posted a $20,000 bond and walked out with 3 lawyers, but now he's facing 5 felony charges, including 2 counts of aggravated battery with a deadly deadly weapon, aggravated stalking, and aggravated battery on a law enforcement officer, which alone carries a minimum of 5 years in prison. Just the saddest way to ruin your life. If you guys aren't followed, then this might be the only time you see my content, so make sure you follow and like for more NFL chaos.
Crazy, but it's understandable a little bit.
Yeah, she is hot. I go a little nuts too.
Right.
So they basically sent 10 police officers and a female officer, which did nothing there. I mean, I don't know if you're watching it.
He's the Incredible Hulk.
Columbine tape footage I've ever seen was him fighting off 10 cops on the ground.
Oh my God.
I'd love for Mel Kiper. He's got high hand
he was
speed.
huge.
Take on 10 defenders, no problem. He's got lateral moves.
As the great Neil Brennan once said, "Oh, you were playing football off field." That's basically what it was.
Yeah,
you were playing football when you weren't supposed to be playing football.
We deal with this stuff a lot. I have a company that does media training for pro athletes, keep them from saying stupid stuff. And sometimes you just get people that are never going to figure it out. You know, this is a guy who's not going to get it. He'll be out of the league in a couple years. The average lifespan of the average career of a player is 4 years. And somebody like that, who is a first round pick, is guaranteed for probably 5 fifth-year option. He's going to be set up with life-changing money as long as he just doesn't do anything stupid. More than likely get another contract. But somebody like this, you can't in the Ray Rice, post-Ray Rice era, Henry Ruggs, acting like a lunatic in his car, killing a woman and her dog at 156 miles an hour. There's no appetite for that. So fuck this guy. He should go to jail. He should be tried for whatever, and then he should be out of the league.
There's some quality ass out there, but not enough to destroy your NFL career.
Yeah, it happens.
Dude, I am revolting against the wheel. I have no clue.
Yeah, this is not good.
Are we only getting 10s, dude? What is going on? Don't ask it why. I don't even want to know.
Here's the reason why. This video provides detailed account of a real-life incident involving domestic violence and stalking, which is highly relevant in a timely topic. The committee awards the score for its clear structure through its analysis. It got 200 points.
Okay, so, I'll take it. I just
got 200 points there.
We were cooking. We had
what is the top score? What could you get?
We tops out 500 per video is the tops. It goes bottom 10, and depending on the committee at this point, it's judging based upon whatever criteria the committee has. It's mood, thoroughness, I suppose.
It's just I gotta talk to the committee. Do we have any say who's on this committee? Is it just Busey?
It's Busey, and I think he has a few interns.
Okay. Spin the wheel.
Okay, we'll do the wheel, and then we might have a read coming up here, Sam, I think.
Yeah, for sure. We'll do it after this one.
Here we go.
Wheel of Doom.
So get ready.
Oh, no.
Oh, that was close.
Oh, God. Oh, Gerald Ford? We're having bathroom problems with Gerald Ford.
Use it like a toilet.
Fix the toilet.
We're going to need some Lysol, Mike.
The most advanced aircraft carrier in the U.S. fleet can't get its toilets correct? Holy moly. I've seen news stories.
It's flooding it, dude.
Yeah, it's like there's people standing in line like it's Coachella to use a bathroom on the aircraft carrier. These guys are about ready to go to war with Iran. They got to worry that they got to tinkle?
The H-1B visa is a real problem, apparently.
Be on the other side. Right. Drop a deuce over the end.
You're right, Sam. Just stick your ass over the side and take a crap.
You're
right.
They're going to have to.
Yeah,
poop deck gives a whole new meaning to poop deck.
Yeah, I guess so.
Nice, Mark. T9K. Spin the wheel. We're way behind. Oh, no. We got to do this. Guys, listen to me. This is very important. You guys need to understand this, dude. I like to look good. You guys know I do. You guys like to look good. We all like to look good. And that's why we want to thank our sponsor, Quince. That's right. A thoughtful built wardrobe comes down to pieces that mix well and last. That's where Quince shines. Premium fabrics, considered designs, and everyday essentials that feel effortless to wear and dependable. Even as the season changes, Quince has everyday essentials I love with quality that lasts. Lightweight cashmere sweaters, short sleeve Mongolian cashmere polos, linen bottoms and shorts, tees in 100% Prima cotton and European jersey linen. Man, that's amazing. These are the versatile pieces that make a wardrobe actually work season to season. Quince works directly with the top factories and cuts out the middleman. You're not paying for brand makeup or fancy retail stores, just quality clothing. Cashmere is 100% Mongolian. I demand Mongolian, okay?
Yeah.
The same stuff luxury brands uses. The Pima cotton is long staple, which means it stays soft and doesn't pill. Okay, the European jersey line is breathable and lightweight. Everything is built to hold up to regular wear and still looks good. That's very important. Their clothing is rated 4.5 and 5 stars by thousands of people wearing it every day. And they only partner with factories that meet regular standards for craftsmanship and ethical production. Okay, I look good. I feel like Charlie could wear this. I think he could pull this stuff off.
If anybody here could, Charlie
Mongolian.
Charlie goes full Mongolian. That's all I know.
Yeah.
I want to look good. You want to look good. We got important shows coming up. We got to look good for the people, okay?
Oh, look at that. Look at that travel case. It looks pretty nice.
Dude, yeah. I mean, look at that, dude. That when I see that person, I'm like, that person's on the go. That luggage, that look, that means you're on the go. So here we go. Right now, go to quince.com/doom for free shipping and 365-day returns. The full year... That's a full year to build your wardrobe and love it, and you will. Now available in Canada, too. Don't keep settling for clothes that don't last. Go to QUINCE./doom for free shipping and 365-day return. Quince.com/doom. And we thank them for sponsoring the show. How hard did I crush that?
This is what I want. This is what I need.
This is what I want.
This is what I
need. Okay?
Yeah.
We appreciate them. We appreciate them.
We certainly do. I like cashmere. It's been a while since I wore cashmere.
I like touching cashmere.
It's so good.
Will go. Look it up.
Look it up.
James Harden a secret government operative? The evidence is starting to stack up. Potentially CIA, potentially Mossad, we don't know yet. We remember him wearing the pro-police gaiter during COVID, to which Young Thug said he don't have internet. But what if he does? On November 16th, 2020, James Harden requested a trade from the Houston Rockets, going as far as to wear a fat suit during pregame warmups. This was a week after the 2020 presidential election and a day after Donald Trump said he would never concede defeat in this election, leading to an insurrection on the nation's capital. What was James Harden trying to distract us from? On February 22nd, 2022, James Harden requested a trade from the Brooklyn Nets 2 days before Russia invaded Ukraine. Why was he trying to shift our attention? June 30th, 2023, James Harden requests a trade from the Philadelphia 76ers just days after the Titan submersible imploded in the ocean. What was hiding on that submarine that James Harden needed to distract us from? Let's
His
also
free
not
throw
forget him
percentage,
calling
probably.
Daryl Morey out while in China. What was he doing there? And finally, James Harden has now requested a trade off the Los Angeles Clippers just days after the biggest Epstein file leak yet. Is James Harden secretly the government's biggest weapon?
Boom, it's all happening.
I mean, it's all there.
He's a difficult player to play with, and he's a ball hog and a ball stopper, and that's why
he's
he
a crazy
moves all over the
person.
place.
He's
And a
got crazy eyes, and he flames out in the playoffs, and he plays no defense, and the ball doesn't fall. Then he cries, and he just fucking whimpers up and down.
He
the court.
requested a trade because he's ring chasing right now. I don't think not because he works for the
Looking to get married, huh?
He is.
Yeah,
He's
yeah,
looking to
yeah.
get married. He just wants to settle down, but no one will listen to him. He's made so much money playing basketball.
I think
if
he's
he
made
goes
close
broke,
to
it's gonna-
$300 million.
What?
Yeah,
Really?
just basketball. We're not talking endorsement deals.
That dude has signed some of the biggest contracts in NBA history.
Damn.
Yeah, he just can't play in the playoffs. It's like he takes too much money, and he just flames out in the playoffs.
He'll take a bunch
not
of one-year deals at like 50.
Yeah.
Great gig if you can get it. Wow.
And close it.
The people in the Epstein files aren't actually Jewish.
Oh.
They are Frankist. If you don't know what a Frankist is, basically there was this guy named Jacob Frank in the 18th century who believed that he was the Messiah, and he taught all of the awful things you're reading in the Epstein files. He taught that.
Right.
All of the rituals, all of the schmanibalism, the schmex rituals, the PDF file activity, all of that, he believed you needed to do that in order to ascend to heaven, because it's a Kabbalistic religion where essentially in Kabbalah, there's this idea that you have to commit horrible acts. You have to go down in order to go up, essentially. And they're trying to bring about the end times. It's a very complicated structure to the religion of how things work within that religion. So it's hard to explain within like 2 minutes. But essentially, they believe you have to go down in order to go up. So they're trying to bring about the end times. They're trying to ascend into heaven, that type of thing. And all of the things that you are reading within the Epstein files, especially if you look at the photos of Little St. James, you can see aspects of Frankism within it. And the reason why we don't talk about Frankism all that much as a society is, one, it's a very secretive religion, but one of the practices of Frankism is they will infiltrate religions in order to hide what they are doing. Most famously, Jacob Frank actually converted to Catholicism in order to infiltrate the Catholic Church. He was trying to make the Catholic Church Frankist, and that's why the Jews were kicked out of Poland in the 18th and 19th centuries, fun fact. Jacob Frank is the reason for that. So these people, Jacob Frank was Jewish, they came from Judaism, but it is a very cult-like aspect of Judaism that not every Jewish person practices. It's actually, it should be considered two very separate religions, because most Jewish people don't practice Kabbalah. Sigmund Freud is actually a prime example of someone who was most likely a Frankist, fun fact. And also Frankism and Kabbalah teaches transgenderism as well. I can get into that in a separate video. This video is already too long, but yeah, Frankism, you should look it up. You'll see a lot of aspects of Frankism if you read the Epstein files.
The Jews know all of this.
She head faked me pretty good there, that first sentence.
What do you mean?
She goes, "It's actually, they're not actually Jewish." I was like, but then she came correctly.
Yeah, I mean, like, that's super interesting. That's something I talk about all the time. It's like, I'm sure Frankinism or whatever, what's it? What is
Sept and Frankism. I just had Makia Freeman on my show to talk about that. He wrote a book recently called The Cult of the Chosen Ones that gets into that whole the process of how that works and why you gotta kind of go back a couple hundred years to take a look at it. But when you do, she's right. That's what it is. It's not, these guys use the skin suit of Judaism to infiltrate.
I agree, dude.
And you use that as a shield to deflect from what they're doing. But it's not to say that the Jews aren't up to no good. Don't get me wrong; they clearly are. But there's also this different sect of it, and Sabbatean Frankists, and yeah, they're up to unspeakable things.
I think at the top it's all Babylon, dude, and they've infiltrated all these religions, and they send them in certain directions and get everybody to fight with each other. That's my opinion. At the highest level. Any thoughts? Midnight?
I think we need to do another triple point play right now, because Sam's Corner. Yeah, how much you got for Sam's Corner?
Let me see real quick. I think we got like 5 or 6 videos.
Okay, we are 6,000 points down.
Dude, we've been having bangers here, dude. We got Charlie. I feel like we just like, you have friends over and your kids act up and no one listens to you. That's how I feel right now. It's just like, it's out of control.
It's out of control. How you finish. Let's finish strong.
Yes, you're right. Let's finish strong. Here we go.
triple point play button now active. Yes, yes.
Yeah, this is the last one we can do
This
for
is
today.
the last one, dude.
Here we go. I'm going to make this count. I feel it.
You just have to be ready. So get set.
All the Olympians are totally stopping one another. Nothing I love more than a little Olympic tea. And the tea that's usually piping hot around the Olympics is all about Olympic Village, where all the Olympians are totally stopping one another. But this one takes the cake. We all know Olympians will do anything to get an advantage. And I mean anything. Hello, Lance Armstrong. He didn't just dope, he was blood doping. He was injecting testosterone, EPO, the whole nine. He lied straight to Oprah's face when she even asked him if it was true. Bullied anyone that would even question him. And boom, Olympic medal revoked. Who lies to Oprah? Just saying. Hi, Marianne Jones, America's golden girl. This bitch won medal after medal with that wholesome little smile, only to admit that she was absolutely juicing to the gods. She lost every medal and actually went to prison. What a range, from Olympic podium to mugshot. And who could forget Tanya Harding, who literally said, why cheat with drugs when you can allegedly take out someone's fucking kneecap? Figure skating, but make it felony assault. Which brings me to this insanity. World Anti-Doping Agency, aka WADA, which is pronounced WADA, don't ask me why, I don't make the rules, is investigating reports that ski jumpers are allegedly injecting hyaluronic acid into their dicks, because apparently it adds extra drag and lift. I'm sorry, drag and lift? Your dick is now a part of the equipment? They are saying it could add up to 6 meters a jump. That is almost 20 freaking feet, people. That's not an advantage. That's some big dick energy to me. Which brings up an old age debate. Does size matter? And guess what, ladies? According to Olympic ski jumping physics, yes it does. So if I were you girls in the Olympic Village, go for a ski jumper while you're there. You want to ride their skis? You want to ride something else?
Wow.
So hold on. So a bigger dong, you go farther?
That's what I got out of it.
Aerodynamics, Sam.
I just feel like it would be flapping and causing air resistance.
Yeah, drag. It causes drag. It's like having another rudder.
Yeah, I feel like the Asians would be dominating this.
Yeah. I don't know. I want to talk to somebody who works for McDonnell Douglas or Raytheon.
Yeah.
We got to get a guy with a big schlong and one of those tubes that pushes like smoke at it to see if there's more drag around his crotch.
I'm totally with you, dude. I think she just likes big dongs.
Yeah.
We got to get Ron Jeremy out of prison ASAP.
He's in a mental facility. Either he's the greatest actor of all time or he's too shish kebab to stand trial.
Yeah.
Good lawyer. We got 270 points for that. And that was a triple point play. My Lord.
We're never getting to Lil Haiti ever, dude. Ever.
I'm not feeling good right now.
You don't know me, but I'm your brother.
Oh my God.
Pathetic loser.
Oh my
No.
God. How is dude, I am so embarrassed. We have the great Charlie Robinson on and the wheel is effing us on points.
We
and
went
now
down
just took all of our points.
to 1770.
Took all of our points.
This is awful.
That's okay.
No, it's not.
Okay. It's not.
You
okay.
fucking goddamn fucker.
This sucks.
You goddamn.
I was gonna do a
fucking piece
read
of
there. You
shit.
can't do a read after that, dude. You can't do a read. We gotta do one more, then I'll do a read. We can't do a read after that, dude. It's just too much.
The wheel is not
Is that
good right
the
now.
equivalent of a whammy?
Yeah,
Yes.
pretty much.
You
Yes.
piece of shit.
Alex is
Alex
not happy
Jones.
with the wheel right now.
I'm gonna tell you right now, it's possible. It's
Apex
possible.
controls the wheel.
It's possible. We got totally effed in our B right there, dude.
Ooh, it's not good.
What's the gayest thing you've done in there?
What's the gayest thing? What the fuck kind of question is that?
They sent me a video of you. They said you were doing some gay shit in there.
Babs, fuck that shit. These motherfucking white boys talk about some gay shit. Hold up. That's that bullshit.
That's that bullshit.
Come on, man. Oh no, what the fuck is? Well, let me see that shit again. What the fuck? You don't know me,
That's you? That's you? Yes or no?
man. Man. What the fuck? Nah, we ain't going for that. Nah, fuck that. No.
Yes, sir.
No, fuck that. You man, keep on fucking around, white boy. Let me show you where your ass is at. Keep on fucking around. I'm gonna have some people out sitting outside your mama house. Take her for a ride. I hope she like that BBC. You think I'm bullshitting? What? Do she like chocolate ice cream? Okay, we're gonna find out. If you post this shit, we're gonna find out what flavor she like.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Oh man,
Funniest
I would
thing
have
in the
said
world.
video of the day right there.
Video of the day, dude.
That was hilarious.
Fire.
Perfect,
Oh my God,
right there.
That was so funny, dude.
I'm
that was
I could
fire,
see that
dude.
being an entire show.
Dude,
Trolling
we got
dudes in
Mark the
prison.
Booker in the comment section crying about. Sorry to cut you off, Charlie. We got Mark the Booker crying about AI slop, and here we got a gift from God.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, it's crazy. What were you saying, Charlie? My apologies.
I feel like that's maybe your 14th show. You calling the prison line, the video conferencing people, asking them about the gay shit they've been getting into, filming their reaction. I feel like that's $1 million idea.
Yeah, dude, for sure. And you know what, dude? That video made my testosterone jump a little bit. And, you know, I've been really worried about my testosterone. I really have been. I've been doing some research into it, okay? Into testosterone, how to get it up. And naturally, I went down the rabbit hole. And that's why I want to thank our good friends Chuck Liddell and Mars Men for sponsoring today's show. Naturally, I went down the internet rabbit hole trying to figure out what was wrong with me. Started Googling symptoms like hydrochloronic or whatever that is. Low T kept coming up. Doctors act like TRT is no big deal, just weekly shots for the rest of your life. Cool. Then you dig deeper and realize you're actually signing up for $3,000 a year to shut down your body's natural production forever. That's terrifying. The fertility thing really got me. What if I still want kids? I have enough right now, okay? Rather than do that, I'm turning the clock back and making things easier for my body the natural way. I'm talking Mars Men, a potent and natural testosterone stack that optimizes my body's ability to forge usable testosterone. Man, Mars Men gives you the same benefits of optimized testosterone, energy, strength, focus without shutting down your body. No synthetics, no needles, no dependency. It's hitting the reset button on your hormones factory instead of shutting it down. Just natural ingredients like a lot of this stuff. I get zinc, boron, a ton of stuff that support healthy T levels, stamina, and recovery. Finally, something that gives me the benefits without the scary long term. So if you want to check it out, okay, this is what you got to do. It makes, dude, you need testosterone. It will make you feel better. Okay, it's made in the USA, third party tested. They have a 90-day back guarantee, so there's no risk. Worst case, you don't absolutely love it and you get your money back. But over 91% of the users report higher energy levels. Thousands of guys feeling incredible results. Just check out the reviews on the website to see yourself. So this is what we need you to do. For a limited time, our listeners get 50% off Life plus free shipping and 3 free gifts at mengotomars.com. That's right. That's mengotomars.com for 50% off and 3 free gifts when you check out. And your purchase, they will ask you where you heard about them. Please support our shows and tell them you heard from Doomscrollin. And we thank Chuck Liddell and Mars Men for sponsoring the show.
I have
my great.
I have it.
Oh,
here.
you do? Whoa!
Yes, I use it. I am a Mars Men man, and I've been using it. I gotta say, I do feel a difference. This is now that I see that it might be a deal. I'm going to order some more. By the way, amazing packaging. It comes in like a professional packaging. It really just makes you want to dig in and use it. And all the, like you said, Sam, all the stuff on the side, ingredients, but they package them together so you don't got to worry about getting all these individual ingredients for yourself. So yeah, I say it's worth it. Go for it.
Yes, dude. Yes, you look great, buddy. I was like, man, Midnight looks way younger. Is he AI at this point?
That could be. That could be too. But I'm still taking Mars Men.
I love that, dude. I love that. Let's spin the wheel. We only got like 10 minutes left. Let's go. We're never going to see it. We're never going to see it.
I'll talk to the committee after the show.
Will
Is talking on the phone getting out of hand? Look out! You need phone relief. The ultimate in hands-free phone design. Watch. Simply attach the special double back fastener to any phone. Then attach the phone relief headset. It's that easy. Hands-free, pain-free. You'll wonder how you ever lived without it. It's perfect for remotes. Now talk hands-free anywhere, anytime. Office work is a pain for Mr. Phone in the Neck, but you won't miss a beat with hands-free freedom. A must for the entire office. Work goes quicker and easier. The padded headset removes this easily and is fully adjustable. Best of all, Phone Relief works with your favorite phone. An amazing breakthrough product you'll use every day. Now only $12.95. Call toll-free to order by credit card and make this your last Phone in the Neck call.
This seems like a really good product.
I bet they sold a bajillion of those.
I bet you they did too. And then people got it and their place didn't get cleaner and they're like, what the hell? Why is my place clean?
We all get 90 points for that? They said the hands-free opponent design on the phone is useful tool that simplifies tasks such as watching videos or using remote controls. The video focuses on specific features and benefits that may not be engaging for all viewers.
Oh my! I cannot believe we're dealing with a third guest now. I mean, a fourth guest on the show. Oh my God! It's absolutely ridiculous. I'm sorry about that, Charlie. You deserve better.
Yeah, you shouldn't have to see this. You shouldn't have to see this.
90 points won't even get us a sandwich, dude.
No, it didn't get us to the Palace of Pleasure.
Will
I'll take the Tower of Truth again.
This is not a pile of trash. What you're looking at is the latest anti-drone camo suit used by Russian forces in Ukraine. Let me show you. Now, here it is in action, and as you can see, it clearly looks like a bunch of trash or rubble just in the middle of the street, but more importantly, it's treated with anti-infrared paint to conceal the soldier's heat signature. Let me show you. So here's the exact same scene through two different lenses. At the top is a traditional camera, and the camouflage clearly works, but at the bottom is a thermal camera, which only picks up on heat, and as you can see, the person appears clear as daylight. Now, the same camouflage technique is being applied to these large tarps that are then used to cover entire areas. And here's an example of a soldier using the same technique to conceal a weapon, and this is just a really interesting example of how the design of camouflage is evolving alongside new technologies in war, such as drones. Follow for more.
Damn, that's fascinating.
That is, dude.
Really
now they're just going to be blowing up garbage. I think that's a guy. Blow it up.
Yeah, exactly.
You find some entrepreneurial young fella, put him with a hoarder.
Yeah.
You next thing you know, you're making suits.
You lose some trash to you.
Just got to find that market, dude. What's that market that needs service?
Typically where people are dying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, that was a great video, and we got like 10 points. I don't even know. I'm going to protest. Maybe
they give us 50 points. Give us 50 points. Oh, my Lord.
Unbelievable, dude. Homeless Delta Force.
It's a tough one.
Babies. Ooh, I love babies. Oh yeah, they love on these. It's crazy. I mean, I do too though, because I have an iron deficiency, so shit tastes good. Like, you guys like the taste of blood? Do you? Does anyone here like the taste of blood? Because I like it. I like the taste of blood.
Wasn't you supposed to be the world's #1 virtue signaler at an award show just a couple weeks ago? And you're telling everyone you like the taste of what? I think you need to be careful with statements like that, considering everything that's coming out now. Even the NPCs and the people who weren't switched on are starting to rub a bit of that sleep out of their eyes. Yeah, you want to maraud on stage, you're some hero, when you have no idea what it is to live amongst real people, real working class people. But you like the taste of what? Make it make sense. And these are supposed to be people children should be looking up to. Shut them all down. Cancel them all.
He looks like he has the modern day version of that phone on his head.
Yeah, he did. That clip
Yeah.
I see a lot of people wearing those.
Yeah. I bet if he acts now, they'll throw in a second for just shipping and
Call
handling.
now. Boy, no points. It's not even about that anymore. We're going to do one more spin, Sam, and then we're going to go to Sam's Corner. Or do you want to go to Sam's Corner right now?
No, do one more. Do one more. Maybe this will be a 7,000 point video.
Yeah, maybe. We don't know.
Why do so many celebrities die while skiing? Sonny Bono in 1998, Michael Kennedy, JFK's nephew in 1997, Natasha Richardson in 2009. The list is endless. The first obvious answer is that skiing is an expensive hobby and seen as a rich people activity, which is true. One of the earliest ski resorts in America was created by the chairman of the Union Pacific Railroad Company, specifically to target wealthy train passengers, and created the world's very first chairlift. Thus, it quickly took off with Hollywood celebrities visiting Idaho to go skiing, and Aspen soon followed, becoming one of the most expensive skiing destinations, with people like Jeff Bezos showing up and wearing a $10,000 ski suit. So yes, being poor stops you from dying in a ski accident. However, that's not the whole entire story. The real truth is helmets. Every single person I mentioned all died because they weren't wearing a helmet. Michael Kennedy was skiing backwards trying to catch a football and hit a tree head on. No helmet. Sonny Bono talked with his wife about getting a helmet because of the Kennedy's accident, and a year later he hit a tree going 30 miles per hour. No helmet. Natasha Richardson didn't hit anything. She just fell and landed in the snow. She was completely fine and declined medical help, but a few hours later complained of severe headaches, and 2 days later she died. No helmet. In the 90s, helmets were seen as uncool and dorky, and they were really only required during ski races, but not really enforced otherwise. It wasn't until a mixture of these celebrity deaths and better marketing and cool role models wearing helmets that a massive cultural shift happened. Nowadays, people think skiing is really dangerous, but there's only around 40 to 50 deaths per year, and a lot of the times it's because they aren't wearing a helmet. So the moral of the story is, you know what's actually not cool? Dying from a preventable head injury because you weren't wearing a helmet.
Same thing with skateboarding. Same thing with skateboarding and BMX.
A lot of people.
Yeah.
Dude, I have gone snowboarding twice, and I've given myself a concussion twice.
Oh my God.
So I'm done.
Stop.
I hate this. I hate
And I had a
this.
helmet on both times. For the
I
record.
hate the snow. I won't do it. I won't do it. I'll tell you right now, I won't do it. All right, here we go. Sam's Corner. You have to.
And what time is it?
It's time for Sam's
I love that I'm showing my cards to everybody.
And what time is it?
Oh, Sam's
Time for Sam's Corner, everybody.
Time for Sam's Corner right now.
These are the videos I think you have to see. Let's start off with my favorite video of the week. Here we go. This makes me laugh so hard.
With this anti-Semitic culture right now, she voted against a resolution condemning.
Is Jewish.
I just want to be clear.
Do you want to go there, Attorney General? Or do you want to go there? Are you serious? Talking about anti-Semitism to a woman who lost her grandfather in the Holocaust? Really?
Committee will be in order. Talk to Jared Wise about anti-Semitism.
Wow.
It's just theater of stupid.
Yes, it is.
They just think we're dumb. So let's follow up with another Pam Bondi one. I think it would be a lot of fun. This is Pam Bondi if she was a waitress.
And not a Scientologist?
Well, you know, it's funny. Since my time as waitress, I have completed more orders than...
What are the specials?
Excuse me. I'm going to answer the question when I'm good and ready. Your theatrics are ridiculous. Okay, the market price fish might be up, but the Dow is down. Oh, you can't read the menu because of redactions? How about you apologize for coming in here with a party of 11?
Ma'am, could I get a refill on water?
Did you drink the water I already gave you?
Yeah, but I want...
So you admit that I already gave you water?
Yeah, but
I
I
yield
want...
my time.
Ma'am.
Oh, so you want to complain that I gave you pickles when you said you didn't want pickles, but how about you apologize for a complicated order? I have yet to hear an apology from you, or you for that matter. What are the gluten-free options? How about you grow a pair? A turkey burger? This guy's got beef derangement syndrome over here. Give me a break.
Check, please.
You do not tell me what to do. I will get you the check when I want to get you the check.
And could I please get that with Italian dressing?
Italian dressing? In America? Just say you love illegal invaders.
Pretty good.
Pretty good. Let's lighten it up a little bit. Let's lighten it up. I think this is an important message for all of us.
Girlfriend's boobs could add years to your life. Not a myth, it's cardiovascular science. The average guy today is flooded with stress chemicals, permanently wired, pulse racing, guard never drops. His nervous system forgot how to switch off. Even in bed, his brain scans for threats that don't exist. His chronic stress is silently shredding his blood vessels and weakening his heart muscle. But her curves contain a biological reset button. That specific softness and warmth speaks directly to his primal wiring. It fires up the vagus nerve, the body's relaxation command center, triggering an instant rush of oxytocin. His system receives a stand-down order. Heartbeat steadies, pressure normalizes, cortisol drains away. His body exits combat mode and enters repair mode. Ancient programming reads this signal as danger gone, recover now. So ladies, if you want his heart pumping strong for another 40 years, now you know the secret. Follow for day 17 to learn more.
Let's do it.
Science.
Send that to me.
I will send that to you. I have a feeling you're going to be talking to your wife about that.
Hey, I need to,
It's not me. Okay, here we go. Another fun one. Here we go.
Literally broken down.
You shouldn't really be here. You'll need to move.
But I can't move the car.
My boyfriend's going to be coming any minute.
What's the problem? Buddy, my car is broken down. I'm just saying.
Talking rubbish.
There's a warning light, son. Yeah, no, it's not started. No, it's not. It's not. Just press the button, see if it starts. Look.
Don't encourage him.
It's broken down.
He's talking rubbish, Alan. He's talking rubbish.
What's your problem?
He's parked outside your house, Alan.
It's not parked, it's broken down.
You find this all amusing, are you?
Yeah, I'm not surprised.
You're ganging up on me now.
No, we're not.
Is it because I'm a...
Alan, do you remember me? I do. Got your car fixed then. Where is she now? She had to go. After that little incident with you, she was a nightmare. How are you now? I'm fine. Absolutely fine now. Much better. I can do what I like. And thanks for what you did for me.
Oh, man. Happy ending.
Happy ending.
Oh, Alan.
It's hard to, it's the accent.
Yes.
She made me not, she didn't feel like.
Or the
quite
shrieking.
Karen. You need a
Or the
shrieking in a Jersey accent or something.
Yeah, shrieking. Here we go. This is hilarious.
It's been a hard time for the community overall under this administration. It isn't the first time that we've had to come together as a community and try and fight for our human rights. And now, especially, it's not just affecting the queer community, but many other communities. And I think that we are able to support each other in a way that we didn't have to before. And because of that, it's made us a lot stronger. I hope I can use my platform and my voice throughout these games to try and encourage people to stay strong in these hard times. I know that a lot of people say, you're just an athlete, like stick to your job, shut up about politics, but politics affect us all. It is something that I will not just be quiet about because it is something that affects us in our everyday lives. So, of course, there are things that I disagree with, but as a community, we are strong and we support each other, and brighter days are ahead.
This is a Barnum statement. For those of you who have not seen Barnum World, by director of Jones Plantation, Drew Treglia, go watch Barnum World. Those are Barnum statements. That they mean nothing.
Yeah, and she came 14th. It's like focus on the task at hand. Stop trying to save the world. And athletes get mad when we say this, but like we don't want to hear your politics. Like if I go to Dave and Buster's, I don't need to hear the politics of the waiter. If you want to get into politics, start a podcast. Become a podcaster. Become a politician. It's just like this is bread and circus, dude.
Or
when you bring up these stupid things,
become a figure skater.
That helps.
By the way, those figure skaters are fire. I'm gonna be honest with you, they're fire, dude. Here, last one of Sam's Corner. Here we go. Important message.
Street has officially been compromised.
If you're going to get out of your bed and get in your car and drive to Figueroa, then we're going to surveil you and we're going to hold you accountable.
As you can see, the LA City Council president has increased enforcement in the area as well as installed new surveillance cameras. Figueroa Street drew unwanted attention from City Hall after a few Good Samaritans brought visibility to the area in hopes of gentrifying the neighborhood. I was simply trying to bring outside business into the area in hopes of supporting the local economy. My advice to you is this. If you frequent Figueroa or any similar districts, make sure to contact the local business owners first to confirm if the area is under surveillance or if operations have moved to a newer, safer location. This was your weekly Ho Report.
I can tell you, as somebody who lived in the vicinity of Figueroa for 4 years, you don't want to open a business there. That's not a good idea. I'm not kidding. I went to, that's where USC is. USC is on Figueroa. So that's a bad idea. Listen, one night we were eating fast food outside these little tables, and I watched a white van pull up. Stop. I was with all my friends, and the guy got out, opened the back of the van, and it could come on, get the fuck out, get out. And all these guys in hospital gowns, all these like and he closed the van doors up, and he got in the van, and he just drove off, and he left them there, just standing out there, all mulling around out in the street with their hospital gowns, like straight out of the nut house. And that van was down the street. We're like, what the fuck did we just see?
Damn, dude.
They just scattered like into the wind. So like, that's been going on since I was there in the early 90s. Okay. You don't want to mess with that place. It's crazy for a reason. It's filled with crazy people.
Listen, The Wire got it right. Just find an area, let all the weird shit happen there. And as long as they don't leave the weird area, you're fucking fine. Listen, we want to thank the amazing Charlie Robinson for coming on our show, battling the forces of evil. Check out his website one more time, Activist Post at activistpost.com. Support Charlie and everything he's doing. He's one of the best in the business. He doesn't even have to do this. He's so successful in everything he does in his life. He doesn't have to come here. He doesn't have to talk conspiracies, but the man cares. So the links will be in the description below. Check out his podcast. What's your podcast again, Charlie?
Macroaggressions.
Macroaggressions.
There's this one called Union of the Unwanted. Perhaps.
Oh, yeah. I heard of that one.
Four guys on a mission to get the truth out, bring all the people together. And then again, check out
Ricky.
One of my favorite we got to get him on the show too.
Yeah, we will next
Our
time.
Big Dumb Mouths podcast. Check it out. Go to
the funniest podcast in the world.
In the world.
It is my go-to podcast when I'm traveling, when I'm on a plane. I'm sure I look crazy laughing to myself, but I don't care. That is my go-to podcast. I'll have you know.
Our Big Dumb Mouths. Listen to the podcast wherever you listen to podcasts. And finally, check out Word War Debate. In April is the next one. We might have a huge analyst coming on, which is going to be places for all my friends to be analysts on. And then if you think you're a great debater and you want to be a part of it, you think you can go, we got a tournament, first ever World War Debate Contender Series. Apply now, and let's make it happen, dude. It's going to be fucking great. Another great show. Very weird show for sure, but it was great. One more time, thank you, Charlie Robinson, and we'll see you all next week.
See you guys.